Hi again, it's Turi. Today I'd like to share a loss against a Royal Giant player. You'll see it's basically my own fault. I'm winning most of the game, but I make a lot of plays even though I'm winning, and I still would have just about won the game if I didn't continue to make bad plays. But it's always good to see what I lose against, what I could have done better, and all that sort of stuff with this deck. So anyway, we'll go ahead and watch it. Okay, so here we go. I split my archers at the back when my elixir builds up, of course. Here we go, split my archers at the back. I'll point out a few crucial misplays on my part that stand out as sort of reasons why I lost this game. Even though I was winning, I was ahead. So I've dropped my giant here to go for a push because he dropped his ice wizard over there, so I thought I would attack the other lane. Otherwise, ice wizard actually slows down your giant pushes quite a bit. My giant manages to get over there and get a couple of hits off, even though he's got his barbarians onto me. He gets 3 hits off. I should have fireballed earlier. I should have already fireballed ages ago on those barbarians, so that was a bad play on my part. Maybe I could have done a bit more damage if I'd blown him away. So he's got his Royal Giant over here, and I've got my barbarians onto him. I've sent him my Hog Rider down the opposite lane. Again, I feel like that was a bad play on my part. I should have known that he'd lock onto the furnace there. I should have put him in front of my barbarians to go after the other lane, because he would have taken the furnace out, and then my barbarians would have reached his tower a bit better on that side, because Hog would have been shielding the damage over there. So I've dropped my giant down here. I should have dropped my giant on the opposite lane to what he was pushing. I think I dropped him just a bit too late. I just saw his ice wizard drop, and then I'd already sort of let go of my giant, unfortunately. I waited a little bit late here to go for a fireball on his archers and my ice wizard there. I wanted to catch them all. He manages to get a barbarian here because I feel like that was a failed fireball. I should have aimed just a bit closer to my own bridge and caught all of his barbarians instead. Wish people would stop messaging me while I'm trying to do videos. So he's dropped a Royal Giant. I send my Hog Rider down the opposite lane, and he drops a Furnace. He's dropped a Mega Minion to take care of my Hog Rider as well. So I'll drop my Mega Minion for his Mega Minion. Here I tried to wait until his Fire Spirits had attacked my tower. I didn't want him to get onto my barbarians, but I waited a little too long. Maybe I should have just accepted that they were going to get damaged and drop them earlier, maybe to prevent a hit or two. I shouldn't have been so worried about them damaging my barbarians. My Hog Rider manages to slip down his other lane and get in there. I fireball all this away. So that was a much better fireball. See how I caught the barbarians and the support then? That's what I should have done last time. It should have been a better shot before. Here comes his Royal Giant again. Again, I've dropped my archers and my barbarians. I should have dropped my barbarians first, but that's okay. I should have dropped them right on him, but it's alright. I shouldn't have sent out my Hog Rider already there either, because his Furnace was there and it was at full HP. I should have known that Hog Rider would not make it to that tower with the Ice Wizard already there. Then I've dropped an Ice Spirit, then I dropped my archers here. Right now I should have cycled my barbarians over there, or my Mega Minion, and sent a Hog Rider down that lane. Instead, I dropped my Giant, which was a complete waste of 5 elixir, and that's actually what allowed him to win the game at the very end there, because I didn't have enough elixir to get to that other tower quick enough. I shouldn't have dropped the Giant. That should definitely have been the Mega Minion, or even just pre-plant my barbarians over there, because I know that he was going to keep trying to press that lane with his Royal Giant. What else was he going to do at that point? So they would have been there in advance and stopped his Royal Giant from being able to do anything, which would have let me get my Hog Rider out and then followed up with a Fireball Zap, which would have actually won the game if I could just cycle to that combo faster. So that's a loss I wanted to share. I made so many mistakes there. I deserved to lose that game. Even saying that, it was still a pretty close game. I still did pretty well, I think, considering the amount of poor plays I made. So I'll just keep all that in mind for next time. Yeah, I just wanted to share a loss and just show you guys sort of that the deck does lose, even to the Royal Giant. And hopefully we've picked out some key points that we can keep in mind for the future, so that we don't lose in that fashion again. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later.